A little bit about what the products do for your body and how they can help you. Like you just heard people's stories, that's how we learn what these products are doing, is by people coming to us and telling us what it's done to help them with whatever their health issue is, or what they were looking for differently. And the first thing I'm going to start with is our energy supplement. This is the zinc that you hear a lot of people talking about. This is going to give you your energy levels through a natural source of caffeine. It comes from the extract of black cocoa seed. It's the same thing that you're going to find in your chocolate. It's going to also increase your serotonin levels. It's been found that low levels of serotonin is actually weight gain, and depression is linked to the low levels of serotonin. So this is going to increase that, but it's also going to suppress your appetite as well. With the zinc, what it does is there's 90 milligrams of caffeine in here, but like I said, it's the natural source of caffeine. So you're not going to get that instant burst of energy and then 2 hours later crash, because it's not putting sugar into your system like your energy drinks. A lot of times when you do those energy drinks, you're getting your high off of the sugar. You're doing anywhere from 6 to 12 tablespoons of sugar in your system, so instantly you're going to get that burst and you're going to drop. This isn't going to do that. This is actually going to sustain your energy throughout the day. There's a lot of people that are using this to help them with their antidepressants and with their anxiety issues. My mother was on antidepressants for over 20 years. And because of the way the system worked for her, she would go to the doctor, she'd tell them that she was still having depression, they would raise her. They would max her out, and then they'd kick her to the next one. So over the last 20 years, she's probably tried every antidepressant that's been on the market. Because of that, she ended up as a manic depressant. She ended up on bipolar medications, and when my son turned 3 and I had my second child, she had to give up watching them. She can no longer take care of my kids for me. She's now 10 months free by just doing this. She's no longer on Zoloft. She's no longer on her gabapentin. She's gotten off of her Valium, which she used to ease her pain, and she actually has now taken back my 2 kids, which is a full-time job. I can hardly handle my 2, so for Grandma to take them back, that's what's really sold me on the thing. The next products we have are the antioxidant products. These are the immunity boosters. They're pretty much your fountain of youth. We have them in 2 different forms. We have a liquid form, we have a crystallized form. This is called the Superfruit Global Blend. It has 22 different superfruits that are going to help balance your body. It's going to boost the primary antioxidants that your body already develops. It's to help you fight off your sicknesses and your colds. It's also going to give you secondary antioxidants to where you're going to have a second wall of defense. When other kids are coming home, like if you give a shot of this to your kids every morning, when kids are coming home sick from school, your kids aren't going to get it. When the flu's running through the office, your immune system's going to be so much higher to where you most likely will be able to pass through the day without getting it. This is also going to adapt to everybody's body differently. We all need our chemical makeup. We all need something a little bit different to be balanced. That's what this is going to do for you. With the Zip Sticks, these are just the crystallized form. These are easy for on the go, for traveling, camping. They're just like the Crystallite, but they don't have sugar in them. So what you do is you just add this into a bottle of water and then you drink it throughout the day. You can use these to make zipsicles for your kids so that your kids are getting the vitamins that they need, and it's also helping protect their immune system. The difference with this, of course, is the form, but they also added 2 ingredients to it. They have actually added ingredients that are going to help you with inflammation, and it's going to act as an antibacterial. So there's a high grade of aloe in here, and there's also xanthones, and that's what's going to help. So if you have any issues with inflammation, or if you have joint issues, a lot of people with arthritis are seeing a lot of relief in the pain they're getting from their arthritis by using these products. The next product that we have is actually our multi-nutrient. This is the Action. This is the only time-released multi-nutrient that's on the market. It has every vitamin that you need from A to B12. It has your probiotics, it has enzymes, and it also gives you your whole food servings. You're going to be getting vegetable and fruit servings by taking this, because you'll see that there's powders from spinach, carrots, broccoli, but you also have your liquid form. It has extracts from your pomegranates, your blueberries. So by using this, you should be able to throw out any other multivitamin that you have. Most people that are big into their vitamins, they go to GNC and they walk out with 5 or 6 different bottles because they need one of everything and it's not all consumed into one pill. So what this is going to do, the time release, is when you first take the 2 pills, you're going to see that they're bi-layered. The first one is an instant release. If you guys haven't seen these, you can come up and look at them. There's an instant release. It's called the rapid release, and what happens is your body's going to tear down that level right at the beginning to give you a kickstart of your vitamins. And then throughout the day, your body is slowly going to tear down the time-release layer. And then that way your body is getting the nutrients that you need throughout the day, and you're not breaking it down all at the beginning and then wasting it. Because when you take vitamins, most of the time, once you go to the restroom about an hour later, you're urinating all of it out. Your urine's bright yellow and it stinks, and that's because you're wasting all of those vitamins and it's not being absorbed into your system. This is going to help with every cell and function in your body. It's going to help with your brain and your eye function. It's going to give you sounder sleep. It's going to help better with inflammation, weight management, with your immune support. So this is something that you really need to look into. A lot of people, when they think of these products, a lot of people come into it with weight loss. And they throw this out the window, so like, I don't need the vitamins, I just want to lose weight. You really need to look into this because this is really huge.
And action means action.
You can tell them that way. We're going to go into the Core 4 products. I was thinking of that, but I wasn't going to say it. So the Core 4 products, the way it works is it's actually going to focus on your core area, which is your tummy. By focusing on your core area, you're going to actually get your optimal health. You're going to promote more energy, and you're actually going to help lose weight a lot faster. With the Core 4 products, we have our Lean, we have the Cheat, the Accelerate, and the Flush. So the way this works is the Lean is something that you use first thing in the morning. It can act as a food replacement, or you can do it in conjunction with your food if you're doing heavy lifting or if you're running. This is going to give you all of your vitamins A to B12, but it's also going to give you a proprietary blend of your amino acids and your protein. And the way that works is you mix this with water, orange juice, milk. I mean, there's huge variations on how you can use this, but it's going to provide you all the nutrient support that you need. But while you're losing the weight, the biggest thing is it's going to help protect your lean muscle tissue. It's going to help rebuild it. And that's one of the biggest things you need to look at, is because when you're losing weight, if you're not protecting your muscle mass, you're going to end up with extra skin. You're going to have the loose skin. You're not going to have any toning, because when you go on to those crazy diets where you try and drop as much weight as possible, you're actually deteriorating your muscles as well. It's starting to eat at your muscles. So this is going to help protect your lean muscle tissue. It's going to help tone you. It's going to help tighten you. With the Lean, like I said, you'd usually do this first thing in the morning as your breakfast. And the best way to explain it is your body needs glucose to break down anything that you eat. So if you eat a donut first thing in the morning, that donut is full of sugars and carbs that has its glucose to break it down. This has no sugar in it. There's only 44 calories in one serving of your Lean. If you put this in your body, it needs glucose. It needs to break something down, so it's going to go find it in other bodies of your area. It's going to start pulling it from your stomach. It's going to start pulling it from your thighs, from your behind. That's why you start to see those inches drop off so quickly, is because you were actually teaching your body on how to look elsewhere to break down those foods, rather than just fighting itself to try and burn off what you just ate. The other product is the Accelerate. You usually do this in the afternoon, normally right after lunch, or you're going to do this right before you go work out. It's a thermogenic. It's going to increase your core temperature. It's going to help you burn off more calories. It's kind of the same process. You go get on a treadmill and you walk to warm your body up. This is going to do that. So if you're going to take it before you go to the gym, take a sweat towel, because I promise you, you're going to sweat more than you ever have before. The Accelerate actually also gives you a little bit of caffeine, but it's actually through a proprietary blend of green tea. So it's not going to keep you up at night. It's not going to act as an energy drink. It's just going to sustain you throughout the evening. But the thing that's good with that, if you take this in the afternoon, a lot of times around 2, 3 o'clock, most of us start to crash. First thing our body tells us, get sugar, get carbs. That's where we get our fuel of energy from. So what do? We go get a 600-calorie latte. That's what I used to do. I actually made the ladies count the calories in it for me, and it took them over 15 minutes. And it was, every time I went, 600 calories, and I couldn't believe it, in one drink. So what this does is, because it's giving you that source of energy, you're going to be able to reduce those 3 o'clock cravings. You're not going to want those sugars that are going to keep your energy going. The Accelerate is actually going to help boost your metabolism, and it's also going to continue to help you throughout the day with keeping the calorie burning going. The other product is a Cheat. We have this in 2 different forms. This is what you're going to use with your lunch. We have a fiber flake and we have a capsule form, and it's made from a konjaku plant. And what happens is the konjaku plant, the root, when it's introduced to water, it swells. So that's what this flake is going to do. When you put this on your food, you sprinkle it on like it's a spice, like it's a salt and pepper. Make sure you consume enough water. Once you do that, it's going to start to absorb it. It's going to expand in your stomach. The purpose for it to expand is to help teach you the difference from eating until you're satisfied and overeating until you're full. Most of us eat till we hurt. That means we're stretching our stomach, and over time, when it used to be 2 pieces of pizza that made us hurt, it's now 4 or 5. That's why we slowly start to gain the weight. This is going to make you feel fuller faster. You're not going to eat as much as you used to. What it's also going to do is when it expands in your stomach, it's actually going to encapsulate the fatty particles of your food. It's going to encapsulate it, and your body cannot process fiber into fat, so what it does is it processes it through your system as if it's waste. So you're going to eliminate up to 25% of the calories that you eat just by using this fiber flake. The capsule form does the same thing, but like I said, when it's introduced to any type of liquid, it swells. You don't want to put it in margaritas, you don't want to put it in ice cream, you don't want to put it in soup. It's not going to work. And trust me, if you're drinking a margarita, you're going to need them because they're, they're really high in sugar. So what you do is you take 1 to 2 of these, depending on your personal preference. Take 2 of them 30 minutes before you eat. It's going to break down that capsule, and then it's just the flake inside. So then it's going to start to expand in your stomach, and it's going to start to help consume those calories that you just ate, whatever that liquid type form is. I use this all the time now, though. Even if I'm just using a dry food, I always do the Cheat Plus. This has been my big thing. What they did, though, is when they came out with this Cheat Plus, is they added 2 different ingredients to it. They added phytosterols and green coffee bean. So with this, you're going to control your calories, control your cholesterol, and it's also going to help control your sugar levels. So this is really great for people that are looking for or trying to find ways to help stabilize their sugar levels. This is something that you can put in conjunction with some of our other products to help with that. And then the last one of the core 4 is our flush. The flush is what you use at night. This is not going to be used like a laxative. It's not going to do what any type of Ex-Lax products normally do. When you take any type of laxative that's going to clean your system out like that, it takes the good with the bad, and that's not what we want. So what this does is you take it with warm water at night so it can break down the capsule, and you can clean your digestive tract from the top down. It's going to remove any toxins and pollutants that are slowing down your metabolism. It's going to remove any obstacles that are within your digestive tract. It is pretty much a daily organic colon cleanse. The way you get your nutrients and your vitamins absorbed into your system is through the pores of your digestive system. And if you continuously have that plaque, it's just like your teeth. You don't brush, it's going to build up. You don't clean out your system, it's going to slowly build up, and your body has no way to absorb all the nutrients that you're trying to put into it. So this is going to help decrease your bloating, it's going to give you a flatter stomach, and it's also going to help aid with better nutrient absorption, and it's also going to help with sounder sleep. So that's all of the products. We have 9 different products, 7 different products. 2 of them are of the same kind but come in different form. The Ignite is actually the weight loss system. I don't want to say the weight loss system because there's people that will use this Ignite, but they don't use it to lose weight. They use it because they want to have all of these products into their body. But this is what's going to help you lose the weight if that's what you're looking for. In the Ignite, what it comes with is you get your 2 lean, you get your flush, so you get the whole core 4 system. You're going to get your cheat flake, your juice, and you're going to get your zinc. You can always go with the Ignite Plus, and the Ignite Plus also comes with your Action. But what this does, the purpose of the system is to help stabilize your sugar levels, help deplete the extra carbohydrates that are in your system, and it's going to teach your body on how to not only burn the calories off that you're eating, but to also start looking in other areas and start burning it from your body. So you're going to train yourself physically and mentally on what you should put in your body, how much you should put in your body, but then you're going to start to learn the whole aspects of overall healthy living. So
Accelerate.
did I not say accelerate? It's right here. You get your Accelerate too. So you have all of those in it. Sorry. So that's what the Ignite system consists of. The Core 4 system, like I said, is it just has these Core 4 products right here. So you'll have your lean, you'll have your cheat flake, your flush, and your Accelerate. So if you guys have any questions on the product, you can shoot them at me and I'll try and answer them the best.
I have a question.
Yes.
We still like to get the kit
Mhm.
every time we get this $12 shaker.